Oh, you know this, but I worked in telecommunications for a long time. That's a fancy way of saying I sold cell phones for a living at one point in my life. I worked for AT&T actually, and I ended up working for Sprint as well, two U.S. carriers. For those of you that's not in the United States, most of you still probably know because they're pretty big companies, and I had some good experiences there. They paid very well, like. It always amazed me how well I got paid. If at AT&T, I sold cell phones part-time, and some of the commission opportunities were just crazy. Like, I made good money, and I didn't work a lot of hours either. Now, there was a lot of crap tied up in it because it was a sales job, and you know how sales jobs are. They have quotas, they change pay plans. When they start messing with your money, you get aggravated, it affects your morale. Your affected morale affects the way that you work, and then the way that you work affects your pay, and ultimately you're dissatisfied and you leave for another adventure in life. And that's precisely what I did, which is one of the things that led me to what I do today. So it worked out great. But there was still so many interesting things coming along with all the jobs that I had, especially telecommunications, because customers' cell phones are little pieces of their life. I have seen more personal photos of naked people than I care to talk about. You know what it's like looking at a very distinguished older gentleman that just got done with a court case from the local courthouse. He shows up because he's been having bad reception on his phone. And you take the phones out of his hand and go into the back to test it. And as soon as you unlock his device, you see tons of porn images of him doing the strangest things. Now look, there was a bunch of hounds at work too, right? A good-looking girl would come in for her phone, and everybody would want to test it. You know what I mean? All the boys were like, "Yeah, let me go check on this in the back." It was something else. I've seen more naked strangers than I care to admit, but it just goes to show all of the crazy things that you could find on someone's phone. Now, today's security is a lot different than it used to be on phones too. Most people at that time didn't even have passwords. Some of them did on some of the iPhones and stuff, but it was a crazy time. At any rate, today we're going to react to a story by Creepy Animated Stories about someone that found a lost phone. And knowing from Creepy Animated Stories, knowing his history, this is going to be pretty good. Make sure to head on over to his channel and subscribe, guys. Hit the notification bell. And if you like reaction videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel as well. Let's get into the animation. The phone.
I found this phone on the street.
It's like an old iPhone 4 or 5.
So shabby. I didn't want to take it at all. But I thought, if I could give it back to its owner, I would make him very happy.
Well, that's quite honest of you. Most people would have just sold it, bruh. Most people would have brought it to a repair shop and been like, "I found this phone. Can you give me any money for it?"
It was discharged. At home, I found a charger from my previous smartphone.
Definitely an iPhone. You saw that little lightning cable? I know what it looks like. I'm an Android guy.
It wasn't locked, so I went straight to the phone contacts to inform any of his friends about the missing thing.
You didn't go to the pictures?
There was only one number in the contacts.
Alright.
Without a name. I decided to call, but nobody answered the phone. Then I texted him, thinking he'd definitely read it someday. In the bustle of the day, I completely forgot about the phone until I got a text message.
Oh, there you go.
It was 2 a.m.
Maybe a foreign number?
To say I got scared is an understatement.
Hello, I found your friend's phone. Please write me. Nick, where are you?
I calmed down and realized that the owner of the phone could be called Nick as well. I texted back.
Oh. Wait, his name is Nick?
There was a knock on the door.
The hell? At 2 a.m.? What is going on? Oh my god, I got such a bad feeling right now.
He knocked again.
Yeah, look through the peephole.
I walked up to the door and looked through the peephole. There was no one there.
Somebody's messing with you,
I was
bruh.
scared. I went to my room and sat down on the sofa.
Is that
Fear
coincidence?
hung upon me, and at the same time I was hoping it was someone's joke.
Oh, bruh. Here you are, getting a text at 2 a.m. in the morning, and somebody is calling you by name for a phone that you found in the middle of nowhere, and then there starts to be a loud knock at your door. Bruh, I'm getting the gun. First of all, if somebody knocks at my door at 2 a.m., I'm getting the gun anyway, but this situation, this enough to make you crazy right here. And now the door's open?
I ran up to the door. It was open. There was no one in this stairwell.
What the
I
heck?
decided to call this joker, warn him that my patience had run out, and now I would report it to the police.
Ho, 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 ho! He heard the phone ringing behind him, and the hands came out to get him. God dang, dude. That's creepy, bruh. Listen. I've seen so many creepypastas and texting stories back and forth, and I've always been intrigued by them. There was this one particular, one of the first ones that I've ever read was like some texting back and forth, like, Sally, it was good to see you again today. Like, what do you mean I didn't see you today? Of course you did. We sat in the park and ate lunch together. That wasn't me. What do you mean? Where were you today? And it would go back and it would just make you think like, wait, what's going on with Sally? Is Sally's friend in danger? Does Sally have an imposter? Is it a doppelganger? It's just all sorts of things start floating through your mind, and you just think to yourself that these stories could just make your imagination do crazy, crazy things. And I gotta say, man, building up suspense like that with not knowing what's going on with a phone, something so relevant in today's society, you know, it's crazy. Lock your phone, guys. Put a password on your phone. I don't care if you ain't got nothing personal on it, okay? Just make sure. Put a little code on it. I got a little pattern that I do on mine that makes it really, really easy to unlock, and it keeps my information safe, and you should do the same, I think. I really, really hope that y'all enjoyed this reaction video, guys. Make sure to go over to Creepy Animated Stories and subscribe to him. Subscribe to this channel if you like reaction videos, and make sure to check out these videos just like that one that you just saw. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off, and we'll see you next time.